we're live. We're live. Sorry for the delays, people. Someone's over here dying, and I'm having technical issues. My camera is not working. So, but hopefully you guys can all hear me. That's the goal. At least you can hear me.
Your shit's fucking with my camera too, real bad.
Yeah, I see that. I think you're having an earthquake.
No.
I think that was an earthquake.
I think your drivers are corrupting everybody else's drivers.
Spreading.
It's because my drivers are not Mexican.
Oh, there you go.
Well, that could be it.
Oh, goddamn you, fucking left wing, fucking shit.
Yeah, give up all your guns.
Speaking of guns, let's see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my shit, but whatever. It's live right now, so that's all that matters.
It is live.
I just gotta remember with this one, if anyone joins.
That's right. You got to keep an eye on that shit.
Yeah, that's the problem right there. Anyways, how's you guys' week? What up, Silver Surfer Tim? Salty Rider, what up?
Big C.
Chris, what's going on, man? Mike Parson in the house. Everyone's rolling in now. Sorry for the delay. I have no camera, but as long as you guys can hear me, then we're okay.
Wait, what? When did Glitter Ninja get a YouTube channel?
She's had a YouTube channel.
I have never seen that.
You just found it?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's had it. She doesn't do anything on it. I tried to get her to kind of focus on it. I was like, hey, man, you can make something out of this, but she just...
I bet if she had her own bike, she could do something with it.
You know what? I swear for God. Actually, we were talking about that. She liked Bash's bike, and I'm like, you could probably find a used one. I'm not buying it for you, but you find a used one probably for like $2,000. And a good little starting bike.
Or an Ninja 300. Or an R3. Any of those you can find.
But she liked that KTM. A good little starting bike.
Videos.
Anyways, but yeah, she's kind of thinking about it, but she has to spend money for that.
Well, she can't live off her dad's money all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Right? I'm trying to tell her. Oh, Hayabusa, get out of here. Who's riding Monday? I'm getting to work from home on Monday, so no. It's really annoying that the camera isn't working, man. I got a KTM. I'll sell it cheap. Build yourself. LA Jixer, what's going on, man?
He does not need a Jixer.
What up, Tatted? How you doing? How's your Friday night? Sorry for the delay, people. Again, technical issues. At least you can hear me.
Nobody needs a Jixer, LA Jixer. Calm yourself.
I wouldn't put a GSXS in the same category as a Jixer. I'm just saying.
She could get a Jixer. She probably wouldn't be able to afford to keep gas in it because the things get like 15 minutes per gallon. So
15 minutes per gallon? How you been, Billy?
Good. You got me out of bed. I was about to fucking fall asleep earlier today, man.
I was about to say, it looks like you just woke up.
I worked in the shop for like 6 hours, and then like at 7 p.m. Eastern, I got fucking tired, went to sleep, and then or went to bed, and I was watching some dude's like pot live stream. 10 o'clock rolled around, I looked at the clock, I was like, oh shit, we gonna do a live stream? Apparently we're not. We're doing some fucking other weird kind of shit, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's a little different, but it works, right? I mean, the plan. I actually messaged these guys, and I was asking them like, "What's the deal? Like, are you guys gonna ever plan to do like 10, allow 10 people?" and they said they are thinking about it. So,
Well, they need to do that shit. Us big time YouTubers need to be able to do our live stream.
watch this, Billy. Watch this. Watch the screen. There you go.
Who's
That's
that? Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like that option.
Yeah, it's got some cool features. You didn't see this one. Yeah.
It'd be cooler if everybody could do that.
No.
No.
No. It would be cool if it had like some sort of like powered thing, like where you can, or an automated setup where it could do that. You know what I mean?
I dig that though, man.
Where you can just turn it on and all the chats come up like that.
And you still got the options to screen share, mute. I think that's it. There's a settings tab. What's in there? Not much. I tell you one thing, though, it's clear and responsive.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's very intuitive as well. For the most part, it's not. There's nothing that's like where you're like, oh, how do? Remember when you first started doing Hangouts, and you're like, fuck, how do I set this up? How do I do this? How do I do that? And it was like a learning. This is really intuitive. Like there wasn't like it. I literally took me 5 minutes to set up the stream the very first time, and I was like, oh, all right, that's fucking easy. And when you try to do it with Google Hangouts, it was like, oh my god, it was like a nightmare.
Yep. And then as soon as you got used to it, they changed it.
Yeah, and they got rid of all the cool stuff.
That was with once every 18 months.
Yeah. But it's working. This is working. I'm happy. I mean, there's some features I like, but it is what it is.
What the fuck's the deal with Hangouts? Why is it not? Why aren't we there?
So my understanding is that it's part of Google Plus, and because they got rid of Google Plus, they don't have the live stream Hangout anymore. They do have a way to live stream, but it's like you can stream yourself, or you can send something. Like if you're gaming, you can stream it or through OBS. So that's the other option was to go through the Google Hangout, the private Google Hangout, because that one's still there, and then stream that through OBS, and then OBS would send it over to YouTube.
Gotcha.
But again, yeah, that's more work where I could just click a few buttons and I'm like, hey, we're live. Except the fucking camera isn't working, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
That's not their fault, though. That's your fault.
I think it's their fault. I'm going to blame them.
Look at
You probably denied your camera permission. You denied Chrome permission to use your camera.
No, because it never asked, and I did it last week, and it never re-asked again.
Look, my camera's working just fine. You can see me doing all this stuff,
right?
So,
but I mean, whatever. It means I can do this naked.
Well,
I like the little awkward laugh. Like, is he joking?
I'm out. I will see you all later. Ghost is naked. No.
PA Harrisburg area. Oh yeah, who said you got caught in a thunderstorm riding to work? Oh fuck that. I'll ride in rain, I'll ride in wind, but thunder. Anytime I see thunder, man, that freaks me out, man.
You technically can't see thunder.
Lightning. Shut up. You get what I meant. you got me. You got me.
And yes, riding in lightning is very dangerous. We should not do that.
When we were riding back from Seattle, it was like 12 at night, I remember, but we were near the water. And on the right-hand side, I could just see lightning. And we were like, fuck. It's like in the ocean, you could see it hitting the water. And I was like, this is not good.
No.
What up, Sam? How you doing?
I tell you, a bunch of propaganda got me scared to go in the fucking water right now.
Oh yeah, people.
Like
is that, no, a lot of people are fucking getting that flesh-eating bacteria diseases and shit.
There's so much of it. My brain tells me that it could be propaganda and bullshit or some shit, but there's a lot of it. And a friend of mine just went to our fucking lake, dude, and I had to take over his shift because half of his face fucking swelled up like goddamn sloth.
Holy shit!
But did it fall off?
It did.
Right? Did it fall off?
He's better now, but oh fuck. I mean, I don't get it. Florida and California, that doesn't make sense.
It's the aliens in Area 51 trying to escape.
I tell you, it could be.
Aliens.
It very well could be a gigantic island of garbage the size of Rhode Island off the coast of fucking California that's been there for about 10 years, just fucking doing crazy shit. That could be part of the reason.
What kind of animals do you transport, Mike?
Wait, do you transport like monkeys? Because I want a monkey.
Exotic? Can we like one fall off the back of the truck, maybe? You know, but really just into my cart. Well, not a monkey. I ain't fucking. Those things are scary.
What do you want? Like a gorilla?
Gorillas are at least calm, right? You don't hear stories about gorillas.
Okay.
You don't
Oh,
you don't hear stories about gorillas ripping people's faces and balls off.
no,
Monkeys do that shit.
you see fucking videos of gorillas cracking their enclosures trying to get at little girls.
Well, it's a chimpanzee is an ape, first of all. So you do see apes.
I guess. What up, Matt West?
He says he works for Reinhardt Foods, which means he hauls livestock, domestic livestock like pigs, sheep, and cattle.
I'll take a
Well-
sheep. I'll take a sheep.
I don't like
Big ass-
sheep. Their eyes
big
are
ass-
weird.
They are weird. A big ass fluffy ball of stuff. Mostly dogs and cats, family pet, and monkeys.
Ooh, I want a
Wolves.
wolf.
Oh, you got bird.
wolf.
You could lose a bird. I'll take. No, you know what? No, we don't need any more birds. They don't live long in this house.
What kind of bird do you want?
I want like a big ass parakeet, or what are they called? Not a parakeet.
Parrot,
What are a parrot? Yeah,
a parrot.
I'm gonna teach
You're on
them
a
to
roll
talk.
tonight. They
I'm
also
on a
have
roll.
monkey parrots.
Monkey parrots.
Dude, if you're serious about that, the number one parrot in my book that you need to fucking look at, I've played with a bunch of them, and this is where you need to go, dude. An African gray.
Oh, those are so dope.
It's about $3
Yeah.
grand, $3,500, but you can.
Yeah, those they live for like 100 years or some shit, right?
Yeah,
a
and
long
then dude. If you give them enough enrichment, like just keep the computers on in the house and stuff like that, they'll teach themselves multiple languages. And you,
Uh-oh, grandma fell in the shower.
they're pretty cool, man. The one at the Knoxville Zoo's got like a 30-minute routine trained on him, and it's a comedy routine. Fucking bird does stand up, and it's good.
I would like a bird that can do tricks and talk shit.
I want a bird you feed mice to.
Dude, there's this Instagram page that I follow. It's called like Animals something. I sent it to you on Instagram, Billy. I thought you'd like it, and it's all about the fucked up shit that animals do. So like, there was like there's one where I saw a pigeon, and he was like on top of a sparrow or something like that, or I don't know, some other animal, and he was just tearing it up. And you're like, oh, I didn't know pigeons ate meat like that. Like,
Yeah, birds will eat
bitches.
anything. Birds are like pigs that fly. They will eat anything you put in front of them.
Right? Like, I mean, there's birds of prey, but I'm sure I don't know much about fowl, but I'm sure fucking other birds will still eat fucking.
Yeah.
Worms. They eat worms. That's fucking meat.
Yep.
let me try to find it. Hold on.
Stick a dead squirrel in a chicken coop. The chickens will eat it.
Yeah.
Instagram.
I feel everybody thinks the fucking owl's all cute and shit.
Oh God, those things are mean.
It's was it a barn owl? No, I don't think it's a barn owl. It's some owl has the strongest talons out of any other bird of prey on Earth, including a fucking condor.
Have you seen those?
Amazing crushing force.
And they're huge. Have you seen those things at night when they're just like on the edge of your headlights and then they fly off?
Fuck yeah, like
Like some kind of fucking demon in front of you.
We used to live in Imperial Beach. We had an owl that would lived in that park near us. Those are pretty cool.
Dude,
Yeah,
owls
they're
are
good.
big, mean things.
I'm trying to find this fucking channel. Where is it?
Joe Rogan said the other day, I believe he said he's having to fight an owl off of something that was one of his animals the other day, saying they can kiss his ass and he'll just kill it anyway. They don't give a fuck owls. And I don't blame him. They're fucking mean shit.
Owls will carry off small dogs.
Yeah.
They're strong.
yeah.
Their wingspan is giant. That's why.
I remember I was volunteering for the American Eagle Foundation like 15 some years ago. And the dude that was messing with the owls, he's wearing way fucking bigger gloves than the eagles. And there was just like one wing that had like peregrine falcons and owls and other little rescue projects. Most of it was fucking eagles. All these motherfuckers handling the eagles just had garden gloves on. This son of a bitch getting that owl the size of the eagle's tail. Goddamn welding gloves on and shit. Scared to death.
Oh, god damn it. Jingles. She's already shitting herself. We just started. That's fucking disgusting.
What happened? Somebody
My
shit
dog shit herself, yeah. She likes to do that every time we're streaming. She fucking farts and it's disgusting.
Little shark.
Just a little, I guess. As long as I know that I don't have to clean it up. Fuck, I wish I could remember the name of the page. I haven't posted anything today, so nothing's popping up, but that page is dope.
Yeah, the only thing
Oh, I sent it to you, Billy. I can look on your message. That's what I could do.
The only thing that raptors really have on owls is their eyesight and their speed, because they are much faster than an owl.
Oh, here it is. It's called Nature is Metal. All right, let's see if I can share this. How do I do this? See, screen share. Application, Chrome tab, Nature is Metal. There we go. And okay, you guys see it?
We'll scroll down so we can see some shit.
Yeah, like watch this shit. That rat is fucked.
Oh, well, that's very responsive and smooth, too, on the live stream.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's not all glitchy?
No.
And like, it's just like shit like this. Dude, that's so dope. Look at that thing.
Oh yeah, that's fuck.
Coffee hawk.
Oh, so what's this one?
Do the one that's hidden.
Oh, are they grabbing something? It looks like they're digging in a hole.
Yeah, they're going after a prairie dog or something.
Can you guys hear it?
No.
That'd be cool if you could hear the sound.
Oh, it's a warthog.
Oh, it's a warthog. They heard a warthog moving inside and they decided to dig him out.
They don't have any choice now. They're in it to win it or they're going to die.
That's husband and wife teamwork right there.
Well, they're two male lions. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't
That's
read.
rare. That's really weird. That's a fight. That's not a hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they pulled that bitch out the hole.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the pig screaming.
Pull out
I'm
later.
sure. If they let go of that bitch, they could get just gutted from stem to stern. Those things are lethal too, unexpectedly lethal.
Yeah, do the one that's hidden.
All right. Anyone doesn't want to watch this might want to look away.
He's smiling though. Look how cute he is.
Look how happy he is.
Look, you can pet him.
Yeah, he's like, look, I took its head off.
Oh, the shark and a deer. I saw that one.
Yeah, this page is dope. I don't know how I found it, but I came across it and I was like, oh, it was a crow killing a pigeon. That's what it was. He's like, clack. He's
Good.
fucking that pigeon up, man.
Why is that funny to me?
I don't know. That's why I sent it to you. I sent you this page. I was like, you're gonna like this page.
Oh, now his buddy's there.
Yeah, and then they
Oh my god.
it's crazy.
That's fucked up. I gotcha. Fuck you. Mouthwash. Get it? Mouthwash.
Even penguins, they vicious too. Look at this. Oh, this is when they come back. They come back all bloody from the rocks.
It's war paint.
Horses can get pretty crazy.
Oh, dude.
Dude, Jingles, go over there.
Have you ever been
Take your ass over there.
a head crush or something.
Oh,
Man.
fuck.
Yeah, if somebody's about to get kicked, you don't ever stand right behind a horse.
Nope.
He's trying to rein train it. Oh, knocked out the horse.
Knocked him out. Oh, the
No,
horse shit himself.
that horse might be dead.
He just shit himself.
Yeah, that horse is dead.
That's a shame too. That's a $30,000 Percheron.
I doubt he's dead. He's probably just knocked the
No,
fuck
that
out.
horse is. Have you never killed something wild before? That horse is dead.
Dude, this is a dope shot.
Oh, that's a shark.
Yeah, that's fucking cool.
Imagine seeing that coming at you next time you're in the ocean.
And they tell you to punch it in the nose.
Right.
Oh, cool, man.
Dead fishy with eggs squirting out.
Eating and ejaculating fish.
Oh, this fucker got a turtle.
Yep.
I wonder if he can crush the shell.
Nope. That's why they have the shell.
Oh, and then you got duck rape right here. These ducks are very rapey.
Ducks are mean.
They're very rapey. Yeah, anyways, that's a dope page.
Yeah.
I like watching animals prey on things.
Yeah, that's exactly right. 2002 Star Custom. It's nature doesn't give a fuck about feelings. Trick, what's going on, man? Oh, Leaky Bike, what up, bro? Says he misses your videos.
Thanks, man.
Damn, I want to watch me some more of that.
Yeah, I definitely recommend that channel. Get that page. It's really cool, and they post good videos too.
We were doing Bridgeport Nature Center in Texas. The guy that was running it for a little while would accept donations from local farms, and if it could walk, just for enrichment's sake, after hours, he would just let it out. He would let 2 or 3 cats out into the pen because it was 9 foot chain link all the way around, and then they'd have balls and toys out there. But then he'd send the mule out there too, and it's some gruesome ass shit, but it was fucking hey, whatever. Only the cats that we didn't let around the public. Old motherfuckers. Problem cats.
Let's see if this works. Boom. I like these little fucking banners.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of reminds me of the old Hangout toolbox a little bit.
Yeah, if they had what do you call it? Sound effects, that would be dope.
Man, even the fucking comments on that channel are hardcore.
Yeah. It's a cool page. I've been every time they post, I'm like, man, this is dope. I like this page. So, yeah, man, I gotta do a bunch of work on the fucking GSX. It's time for a valve adjustment. I need to do a new chain and sprocket. It's always something, man. More money. That's what it is.
I had a fucking, that old big black Sagelli fucking vaporizer I've been sucking on for like 3 years.
The what?
So Wilkes Motovlogs gave me this vaporizer a long time ago. An old, like first edition Sagelli that took 2 18650 batteries. It was like one of the first 100-watt mods that came out. And I smoked on that shit all the way up until just the other day when I was looking under my bed. The fucking thing fell off the end table. The battery shifted just ever so slightly on the inside of that motherfucker, and it exploded.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Like in the fireball?
Yeah, about softball-sized fireball, pow, like a big pow, and right on top of the fucking Persian rug and shit. That didn't get damaged, and my face didn't get damaged, but that thing lasted a long time. God knows when those things came out, man. Like, I don't know, 2009, 2010.
Yeah. Tad, there's quite a few videos. If you go through like filter and you filter like the past month, you'll find some. I still have to edit a couple that I have to. I got some editing I've got to do. I got lazy last week. I got so caught up with shit, I couldn't get a video out. Because we went to the Hard Summer thing. Oh, that shit was dope. That concert. It was hot as fuck, though. Bro, I swear to you, girls go to fucking Victoria's Secrets and then just they wear that there.
Yep.
I was like, all right. I'll tell my girl, I'm like, hey, you brought me here. I got to take pictures for Instagram.
Right?
I got to get Instagram. That's how you get Instagram famous.
Do it for the gram.
Oh, I hope your dad's doing better.
Who's? Mine?
Mike Parsons said he couldn't make it because his dad had a heart attack the morning of.
I don't know.
I hope he's feeling better. That's not fun. Yeah, I thought I was going to be in Vegas this weekend, but that didn't happen either.
You didn't get to go to DEF CON?
No.
What, work wouldn't pay for it?
Nope.
Bunch of bitches.
So they told me to send them a list of courses I want to take next year. So I'm going to put in the SANS CISP course, there's a couple SANS like pen testing courses I want to take, and then I'll throw DEF CON in there. We'll see. I really wish my freaking camera was working. I feel like I'm a poser here. No camera.
My show,
Put it
man.
on. 3 stints put in yesterday. Down to 20%. I don't know what any of that means, but I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, stints are bad.
They're bad. Yeah,
Nope.
clogged arteries.
You go over there, Jingles. Don't even come near me. You keep shitting yourself. I don't want you near me. You shit somewhere else. What do you want?
Stents are
I
like
don't know. Go away. You too. You too. Go away. Go. He thinks I'm playing with him. Go that way. Go that way. Go over there.
Stents are like steel mesh or like a
You know what?
cold
I know what you don't
hole
like.
that inflate your arteries back out to normal length so your blood can flow.
Yep. Somebody probably has a bypass in his future.
Yeah. Whatever David Letterman got fucking quadruple bypass that motherfucker's running and shit.
Your message about the editing? No, I did not. Where did you send it? If you send it on Facebook, I rarely am on Facebook. I just have it set up so that my posts directly go to Facebook. So, like once in a while, I'll go check see if anyone's commented.
Yeah, nobody uses Facebook anymore. That's for old people.
I was trying to set up the Stream.io so that I can do this stream because this works with Stream.io. So I was trying to get it so that I can stream to Facebook and to like Twitter and Twitch and YouTube all at the same time.
How would you manage all those comments?
I think that the tool does it. Oh, you did it on here? Oh shit! Let me go up and see if I can find it. Scroll. Man, there's a lot of comments here.
I almost reported this stream by accident just now with my phone. Fucking thing just popped up with goddamn prompts.
Oh, there's a question. Let's see. What editing software do I use? I use Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere Pro.
Premiere Pro is where it's at.
Yeah.
All the pro tools.
If you're gonna learn how to fucking do, if you've never done any editing, learn with Adobe Premiere Pro from the beginning. Just start there.
And if you get the subscription, it doesn't even cost that much anymore.
If you know someone who's in school in college and has an EDU account, it's $20 a month. But I think normally it's maybe just for Adobe Premiere, it might be like $30 a month without that or something like that.
Could be. I pay $44 a month for everything that Adobe makes. So
Yeah, that's the thing. I fucked up when I signed up for it, and somehow I didn't get it all. So right now I don't have Adobe. I don't have the Photoshop or anything, so I gotta wait until my daughter gets her EDU account. Then I'm gonna cancel it and resubscribe because I did it under Kenny's. Because Kenny uses he's on a Mac, whatever they use. I forgot what it's called. But if you're trying to get something, I mean, my recommendation would be to go to Adobe Premiere. But if you don't want to have to deal with monthly payments, a fee, Sony Vegas software I've heard is pretty good, and it's like I think it's $40, but it's not a monthly thing. So it's a one-time purchase.
What is the one that's free that's really good?
I'm not sure.
There's one that's free. It's made by Blackmagic.
Oh, I mean, if you want to go there, Mike, I have the CS4 Master Edition that has everything, and you can use that. But you will. The reason why I stopped using that is the tracking features.
DaVinci Resolve is free. For the most part, there's some things in there that you have to upgrade to like the paid version for, but you can edit everything up to and including 8K footage and do some graphics and titles.
If you can edit on your phone, I've actually made videos that I posted on my phone with Power Director. I think that was like $15, $20, and if you're gonna do it on your phone, it's actually not that bad. It doesn't have a lot of features. Like if you're just straight doing like cuts and just cutting out all the bullshit, it does pretty good. And I think it'll do 1080p. It might even do 4K now. I have it. I paid for it, and I've only used it a few times when I'm like on travel or something. I'll edit a video on my phone. It's not too bad.
I don't know. I think the $44 from Adobe is well worth it. But I remember when Photoshop alone used to cost $600. So.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. I have a Samsung, so it's on there. I don't know what that meant, Leaky Mike. On my screen, it looks like this. Oh, is that a toilet? Is that what that is? Or a look up?
It's a butthole.
Oh, he said look up for Samsung.
I thought from my point of view, looks like one in the stink.
Yeah, LA Jixer uses his phone to make YouTube videos.
You could do it. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, but if you want to get fancy,
that's right, Trick. Samsung for the win.
Anybody get the Note 10 yet?
No. The Note. I was looking at what's his name's review of it. The Note 10 Plus. It looked pretty good, but it's $1,000
I'm due for an upgrade, so
I'm on the S8. So yeah, but me and my wife were just talking about that too.
Maybe next time I get paid.
I was thinking maybe waiting for the next phone to come out.
The 11?
Yeah.
Do yourself a favor and look at the latest Motorola Z models and check out the specs. You can do some comparisons first before you make a decision, because my phone is amazing. I fucking love it. The mods are out of this fucking world. It's light as hell. It is the thinnest phone on the market right now. It's
what
all
do you
fucking dual cameras. Why would I pay $375?
Billy's still rocking that Motorola Razr.
Dude, if I could get a Razr with a touchscreen, full touchscreen that's unfolded, I'd fucking buy it.
I think they were talking about redoing the Razr, right?
Yeah,
I'd fucking buy that shit.
Making it a smartphone.
I think they're waiting until the foldable screen stuff is better.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that phone kind of flopped, huh?
Well, they ended up recalling it because the screen was breaking down the fold.
I don't understand how they didn't figure that out before releasing it.
Well, it's pressure, right? It's pressure. You got to get this out on this deadline, or you lose your job. I got 10 guys that said they can do it for you, and they fucking.
Well, the more cameras on the 10 is supposed to give some added depth or something like that. So there's the normal camera, then there's the second camera on it that gives it added depth, and then there's a third camera that is a wide angle. It looks more like a GoPro view. So that's
Yeah.
what the different cameras are.
Yeah, that's what this thing has on it too. So that's why I was like, compare. Because a lot of the things that are on a lot of these new fucking phones that are coming out, specifically fucking iPhone, the new Motorola's all have it on there. It's a fragment of the fucking cost. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
The projector mod on this phone is probably the most useful.
Oh, that's the phone with the projector. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looked pretty cool. I would probably use that a lot.
It's the most useful thing that I've ever fucking.
You just watch your YouTube videos up on a wall.
Well, I have fucking mental shit, right? I don't like people touching me or being too close to me, so it comes in really handy like that. Like if I have to show somebody my presentation.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, that's actually I can see that coming in handy.
Throw it up on the wall, right? The whole room can see it. And then there's the obvious shit that it's really good for too, like out when you're barbecuing out in the backyard. I put a projection screen out in the backyard. The son of a bitch gets up to 70 inches.
I was just gonna ask you, how big does it get?
70 inches, full color
Wow.
at 720 resolution for 2 hours. So
that's pretty impressive. That's actually very impressive.
And then they've got another one that's like kind of useful, I think, is I don't know how long it's going to last, though. I don't know if it'll follow over to the next model, which is the Polaroid camera that clicks to the back of your fucking phone. So you just throw a little cartridge in it, and you take a picture of somebody, give it to them that you don't know. And that's another.
Broke Samsung just to make a video of it. Yeah, I haven't seen the Polaroid attachment.
There's that one, and then the rest of them I think are just like battery mods and Bluetooth speakers. Well, that's another cool thing though. No matter what mod you stick on these motherfuckers, it also doubles as a battery case. So my projector uses my battery's phone, and vice versa. Just depends on which one needs it.
That's dope. I really like the projector idea. I think that's really cool.
Here, and it's just in the drop-down menu too. I could just like press the fucking button,
and it just does it.
And it just
Are you using your phone right now?
Yeah.
Oh, is that okay? I see that.
So there's the screen on my phone, but there's the screen on my phone.
Yeah, that's dope. And it looks good.
Yeah, I mean the lights are on in here. It's his projector, so you need to Alexa lights
a little darker.
%. So.
Oh yeah, that's fucking cool.
And then
that is really cool.
I don't know. See what we're doing. And there we are, or we will be.
You can project some crazy.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
Up on the wall during your meeting.
Yep. Word.
So does it just project your entire screen, or does it project like a specific thing, like a video or an app?
It just projects the screen. So, I mean, which is no problem because if you wanted to, you can just go full screen on everything, and then everything else that's on the phone drops away. But you can also set what notifications get shown on your projector, so you don't fuck up. While you're doing that meeting presentation, your wife doesn't send a titty pic right then for the whole room to see.
How'd that happen?
Alexa likes 100%.
So the GoPro adapter is finally in stock, huh? So you can get one for $45 instead of $145 or $200 that people were selling them for.
No.
What mic is good for the GoPro?
I use the Panda mic.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. The Purple Panda seems to be the go-to standard. So D uses the Purple Panda. So if you like his audio, if you like Chuckster's audio, I have one. I haven't set it up. I've got a couple comments about my audio because I still use a Sena and it's not the best. So I got to set up the Purple Panda. But I just like having it because when I ride with people, it's such an easy way to capture all the audio. Yeah, get a Purple Panda. I think they're like 30, 40 bucks, something like that. But they're really good.
Oh, where are they in stock? Amazon's saying they're not in stock till August 22nd.
You probably have to go to GoPro's website. Can you buy directly from GoPro?
I think so.
Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. Share screen.
Um,
Oh.
Palm
Does this work?
Springs did kill one of my GoPro batteries, though. Things swelled up so much I almost couldn't get it out of the camera. Mic adapter. No, GoPro's website's saying it's still out of stock.
Huh.
So, where is the GoPro mic adapter?
Oh, maybe they'll be in stock soon.
Guitar Center has them?
For how much?
Guitar Center is a big chain. I doubt they can sell them above MSRP. $49.99 in stock and ready to ship. He is not wrong.
And my stocks took a fucking shit today.
Your what?
Everything. It seems like almost the whole fucking stock market took a shit today.
Yeah, it's been up and down.
It's like I thought about selling a bunch of shit because it's going on the low, and it's like, oh, it's going up. It's like, well, let's give it a couple days, see if it goes up. Right before the market closed, nothing. Down to that, back down to the bottom, Billy. Fuck you. 2 of them, 4 of them. Everybody talking about buying cannabis and shit fucking months ago. That shit.
If Ignite ever goes public, that's what you want to buy.
Hell, Dan Bilzerian's never letting Ignite go public.
You think? He probably wants
Wow.
to. He's making so much money off that company.
Yep.
It's ridiculous. I mean, it's good. It's dope to see that, but that's crazy.
GoPro's taking big shits too all week.
Have they?
Yeah. They're down
Well, they-
today.
DJI coming out with that action camera doesn't help.
No. And DJI's about to drop something else here pretty soon, I think on the 12th. They put up a teaser video on their website.
Is their company public?
Is what?
Is their company public?
DJI? Probably.
I think they're Chinese or Japanese, though.
Oh,
Global market is fucking all whatever. I fucking deal most of my money right now is in Canada. Of all places. It ain't here.
Yeah, DJI's Chinese.
well, shit. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean they don't have stock in our shit.
Yeah, you could still trade in their, in their company if they're public. But I wish insider trading was fucking legal. That shit's fucking hard.
It ain't easy, that's for sure. You definitely got to know what you're doing to make some money.
Mm-hmm. And I get distracted. I mean, if you want to make sure that you're always doing good in the market, you can, but you got to fucking be on it all day long, every day. And I just don't have that kind of time. I can go fucking mow the yard, right? Come back, everything's went to shit. But if I just stared at it when I was mowing the yard, probably could have sold and everything would have been fine.
Yeah, when I was younger, I was kind of learning about it. I went to a few classes. I don't know. It's an art form for sure. It requires a lot. Like, there's special software that helps and shit. I just saw Panda for what? For $30, yeah. But it's a good fucking mic. Like, it'll do exactly what you want it to do. Hold on, let me fucking bring this up. Why are you doing that? Oh, was that earlier? Oh, those the private chats. Why are you doing that? Why are you spamming me? Oh, how did that happen? How did that happen?
I had no idea. It just suddenly said you're backstage.
I was like, why are you spamming me? What did I do? I didn't do nothing.
Oh, we all flip flop places too.
Oh, you can change the settings. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool. What's a good color? Let's see. What's the red HTML
Pink.
red?
Pink. If you want to look rich, just stay clean and use pink.
Or white.
Not after Labor Day, though.
Oh, all right. You want pink? We'll do pink. HTML pink.
No white after Labor Day.
Oh, what is the fucking code for it? Is that it? There you go, pink.
Ooh, look at that. That's like fuchsia. Ooh. Pastel. That's the rich pink right there. Pastel. Perfect. Golf shirt pink.
Oh, you can have a background? Oh,
Feel
you
like
gotta
I
pay
need
for
to
that
have
too.
a Ferrari and quit wearing socks now.
Breast cancer pink.
Miami
There we
Vice.
go.
Hey,
Yo.
Why are you just a floating head? That's so creepy.
yeah, we get the lighting right.
Third ball. So how many fuckers did they let you up in here? Like
That is,
4 or
you can only have 6.
6? Okay.
Yeah. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. Oh shit, Tad at R6. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. That's some beer money right there. Thank you for that. Always appreciate the support. No, I'll leave that up there just a little longer. Just a little bit. That's what's cool about this too.
To get to $100, you got to show some chipples.
No. I can't. No camera. You're gonna have to do it for me.
Fuck all that.
The camera does not work for me.
Yeah, likely excuse.
What are you up to, Jaeger Troop?
Grilling burgers.
Cool.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
Grilling burgers. Deciding to whether or not to skip work tomorrow and head down your way.
You should definitely.
Oh yeah?
I was thinking about it. I kind of need to get away. And get
Go
out
for a
of
ride.
I feel
the
that.
damn weather.
I feel that more than you know.
Later, Tatted.
Get to the beach.
Don't get in the water.
College is starting back up.
What,
The
red
beaches
tide or
are
something?
starting to look quite scenic.
No, everyone keeps getting fucking diseases and shit.
Just don't go into the beaches in Long Beach.
Yeah, and the ocean and the Gulf and a lot of the bays from on both coasts, man. Everybody's getting infectious bacteria.
Flesh-eating.
Flesh-eating bacterial infections.
Yeah, not just a bacteria. Flesh-eating.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
At first, I was like, that's got to be some propaganda. Maybe if it's not, no, first I was like, it's going to be the red tide. But then they said it's happening in California. And I was like, oh, this has got to be propaganda. And then my buddy went to our lake and came back, and his head was like swelled up twice the fucking size. Had to go to the hospital. So I'm freaked out. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's pretty crazy.
I shot the lake twice. And
Did you say you shot the lake?
I shot it with bullets, and we'll see if it
Did you try throwing a match in it?
That might work.
Yeah, shooting the lake ain't gonna work.
Send a message.
He was trying to kill the
Maybe if you
bacteria.
blow it up.
Of course, we need tannerite, motherfucker.
I think I saw that happen on Mythbusters once. That's a show that I wish came back. Mythbusters. That show was awesome.
Yeah, except those dudes don't get along anymore. So,
They didn't get along during the show.
well, there is that.
Yeah, did you see that one where they shot the cannon and the cannonball went over the berm
Oh yeah, and it went over into the a house or something, right?
It's somebody's house. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. They put that pretty much sealed their fate, I think, because all this shit was like dangerous that they were doing, but it was very controlled. They were doing it like old, like abandoned airports and down by the docks and stuff
Yep.
where there's like they can't possibly hurt anything. And they were at Chabot Range in Contra Costa, and yeah, a cannonball coming through your house. That's gonna pretty much seal the deal for any show.
Yeah, that'll change some things. That'll definitely change some things. The way people watch the show. What happened about the beach? Oh, we were just saying that there's a lot of people getting flesh-eating bacteria from the beaches. A few cases, actually. Quite a few.
That's all. Just a little flesh-eating virus. That's all.
Well, the problem is that you have it's all like resistant fucking bacteria, right? Like antibiotics aren't like working properly. That's the problem because people take fucking antibiotics all the time when they don't need to.
Yep. That's why I don't take anything.
Anytime, I got a little fever, antibiotics.
I just let the herpes kill itself.
No.
Usually the AIDS kills the herpes, so I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard that. That's the way it works. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of scary shit out there. I'm fucking wearing a hat. I don't even need the fucking hat. No camera.
Don't even need clothes, technically.
I already told you.
All of a sudden, the camera starts working.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm like my balls. Yeah. So I saw an article that said the Daytona 765 is. One article said March 2020.
And that's a long way out.
That's perfect. And then I think they said on August 24th they're gonna do the release or the announcement where they show all the shit and the features or whatever. There's some leaked pictures of it. At least everyone says that's the leaked pictures. It looks just like my bike.
I was gonna say, does it really look that different?
No, it doesn't. Other than the tail, obviously doesn't have a rear seat, right? Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Daytona 765 images. Let me share.
You know what you need is the company. I don't think they do it anymore, but there was this company. I think they were out of Germany or something, and they were taking street triples or speed triples and turning them into sport bikes.
I remember that.
Yeah, you look it up. It's a really custom job, but they were taking the 1050s and like custom applying 675 fairings.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Clip-ons on it and everything.
Let me see if I can.
Fucking awesome. That'd be someday.
There you go.
I don't know why they like version of it anyway.
That's supposedly the leaked picture of it right there. But I don't know.
Why'd they let Yami Noob ride it?
Yeah.
They want to keep it longer than a yellow Porsche.
Look at that
They
shit
figure
right there.
if it can stand up to him, it can stand up to anything.
Well,
There's
see,
no cover.
this is exactly what they're saying. They're like, they can't, like right here, most likely Daytona 765 will not look like the 675 chassis fitted with a 765 engine. If the Daytona returns, it would need a facelift, and definitely. So I don't know if they just put the engine and they're testing it out in this frame or what. But from this picture, it looks just like a fucking Daytona 675. Like the front end looks exactly the same. The body looks exactly the same. Even the way the exhaust is set up.
You
The
said
only
what,
real-
like, you said like March next year?
the one article I read, I don't know if it was this one. Yeah, I don't know if it's this one, but I did find one article that said it was going to be March 2020.
That's kind of a short time frame to be re-engineering an entire. Even if they're just doing the fairings and frame and
I imagine it's already done. That's the thing. Like, there's like you can't just announce it and not have it done, right? I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, you can. You could build hype.
Right. That's when you get fucked up shit that breaks, like the goddamn folding phones. Because you're still gonna get it out, or you're gonna lose your fucking job. How great is it gonna be? I don't know.
True.
Usually, the faster it comes out, the more fucking fuck ups they have to fix for the next year's models. That's fucking with everything. That's why I made a mistake. You never buy. I don't know. New thing in my head. Never buy the first year of a new model ever.
Well,
Right.
The good thing is that the engine is I guess the best way to say it is it's a MotoGP2 bike that they're making street legal.
Yeah,
So
slapping lights on it.
yeah, more than likely, but they got to do something a little extra for the street, right? I mean, I'm hoping.
It's a MotoGP bike. What do you need to do extra for the street?
I guess you're right. But they're saying it out the factory, it's supposed to be about 140 horsepower. Which, I mean, it's not bad. And I'm assuming if you do like the Power Commander and exhaust and shit like that, you could probably get it up to what, like 160, 170? Maybe? In a tune? I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see.
I mean, it depends. I don't know about tuning it. It depends on the what they do to the ECU. They might not let you tune it. Or it might already be tuned to the point where if you tune it anymore, you're going to blow it up.
You can always tune it more.
Well, you can, but can you tune it for the better?
You really think that they're going to give you a MotoGP bike with lights on it?
Maybe.
They have to leave something to, something to improve on. Even if it's just next year's bike or the following year, they always got to hold back.
We'll see.
If that were the case, every single bike out there would just be a streetable MotoGP bike.
You have the Power Commander 5 on the GSXR. It sucks up my gas way too fast. But that's all adjustable, right?
What?
I mean, if you have the Power Commander, you can adjust the fuel to air ratio and how much fuel it's getting. So
Well, that's what you're doing with the tune anyway.
right. So, I mean, do you have it tuned or do you just install it?
Well, depends on how you tune your bike. If you're getting like a Power Commander, you install a Power Commander. If you're getting a tune, you just reflash the ECU. That's why a tune is better when you just reflash the ECU over a Power Commander.
Yo no sé.
Or you buy another ECU and send the stock one out, have them tune it and send it back like Kenny did.
They just flashed it and then they sent him everything to do the tune.
Yeah, he didn't install a Power Commander. There's no little box under the seat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he got an actual tune.
Yeah, he got the ECU unlocked so that you can do all those modifications. I guess you're right. So what's the difference? What would make you go over a Power Commander over the ECU flash then?
Price.
Was the Power Commander cheaper? I don't think they're much cheaper than getting it flashed.
Yeah, because you don't have to spend time on the dyno.
Yeah.
The Power Commander is just like kind of user friendly, and it has typically pre-programmed tunes in it.
Specific for the bike that you're putting it in.
And whatever mods you've done.
Whereas if you get your ECU flash, depending on the bike, you get your ECU flash, and you can typically tune it and dial it. You know, you're going to spend hours at the shop on the dyno, dialing it all in, squeezing every last quarter horse out of it.
Do
See, you have a crazy fucking bike.
you guys catch what Joe Biden's dumbass said yesterday?
No, what'd he say?
Oh man, is that poor kids are as smart as white kids?
And then he
Oops.
tried to back it up and go, and black kids, and
And black kids.
and brown kids, and
Poor kids is as smart as white kids. Now let me touch.
That's
your-
like what's that video of that guy using some like city council meeting trying to get a parade approved, and he's like, "We're a nice racist group." I mean, no, and the crowd went crazy.
That's fucking funny, man. Meanwhile, he's just wondering about touching your daughter. That's why he's not thinking about what he's saying. Man, I watched several episodes of a show today on Netflix called The Family.
The family.
Dude, I so highly recommend it. Okay, so here's what happened. This fucking old, rich bitch fucking dies. And since he died, this guy decides to pull the blanket off of this whole fucking thing. So it's a documentary, reality, about how they've been mixing church and state to groom presidents for the past 70 years.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool. It's like they talk about Skull and Bones a little bit, but mainly they talk about this religious retreat. It's like at a cult, basically, in Maryland, where there's girls and there's boys, all in their 20s, mixed up. You have to apply to get in there, like your congressman's office, apply to get a spot in these dorms, and then they force you to clean up after the elite and basically groom you and wait for your entry into politics. And it's fucking interesting shit, man.
It's called The Family.
Yeah.
I'll take a look at it. Yeah, Netflix is going to be up for some challenges here. Disney starting their own thing, right? They started their own like streaming service.
Disney Plus, yeah.
Yeah. That's going to be interesting. Cute.
It'll just end up being a division of Hulu or some shit.
Nah, Disney will make bank on that shit.
Think so?
Yeah, because they're gonna bundle for what, $6.99 a month. You're gonna get all the Disney movies, all the Disney TV series, ESPN Plus. and
Oh,
Hulu.
that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty good deal. ESPN Plus right there alone for $6.99.
Right?
Well, all their Maker Studios YouTube channels go over there. You can see anything from Maker Studio. Old Jake the Garden Snake videos.
They kicked a lot of people out when Disney bought it, huh? Or no, Disney's had it for a long time, but
Mm-hmm. Well, it was like three years ago. I can remember when they bought it and they fucking pushed Jake out. They're like, Jake,
and
So-
PewDiePie.
get the fuck out of here.
PewDiePie.
Hey guys, I'm gonna take off for dinner. Hey, Ghost,
All right, man.
I'm down this weekend. I'll hit you up.
All right, man.
Later.
Sounds good. Yeah, all the MCMs are basically fucking scams to take your money. That's all they are.
Oh yeah, I thought it was just basically a digital agent when I first got on the scene, but I learned real quick.
Nope.
And they're aggressive. They used to be really aggressive, man. I used to get tons of emails. Oh, we can grow your channel. We like what you're doing. Da, 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 da. Anyone watching, never join an MCM. Keep your money. They don't do shit for you. Like when you have, like, there's YouTubers with like 1 million subscribers in MCMs, and they're not getting any help from the MCMs.
Nope.
So if they're not getting help, you're not getting help. So just keep your money. And I'm fucking hungry. He's making burgers and shit. I'm like,
Right?
Oh, that shit didn't affect me. I made burgers last night, and I took them off just a little bit too early.
Oh, you shit yourself?
Oh, dude, I shit myself all night.
Blue moon and watermelon? Whoa. Please explain. That does sound amazing. What are you doing? Are you like, how? Please, what are you doing? I do love blue moon, and I love watermelon, so I need to know the answers here.
And fried chicken.
Well, fried chicken goes good with everything. Beer, cola.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, he's just eating a piece of watermelon and drinking a Blue Moon, I think. At the same
Are you
time.
just like eating watermelon and drinking beer, or did you like? Because I'm thinking you like made a drink with it or something.
That sounds pure summer, though. A Blue Moon and a piece of watermelon.
Yeah, sounds refreshing. That's what that sounds like. I ate an overripe peach, soggy. Well, you shouldn't do that, right? That's not. You're not supposed to do that.
I had a homemade mixed drink I was drinking for a little while a few years ago. It was delicious too. Mezcal and Full Throttle, blue Full Throttle energy drink. So it's the agave Full Throttle energy drink with mezcal in it.
Oh, you know what I did this fucking week? I put I was at that Hard Summer Fest, and so we had to pregame, right? Because drinks are expensive. So we went to Sonic, and I bought a fucking Red Bull fucking slushy with peach, and I put vodka in there. Oh my fucking god, that was amazing! Like I put so much vodka in there, and you couldn't even taste it. I was like, this is dangerous.
That sounds delicious.
It was really good, man. I would definitely recommend it, and I intend to do that again.
Vodka and Nas is another good one.
The energy drink?
Yeah, Nas
Yeah.
vodka.
Hmm.
I mean, it's kind of generic Red Bull vodka and everything, but it works. So they blend together a lot better than actual Red Bull vodka does, for sure.
So I heard that sliced strawberries with balsamic vinaigrette and cracked pepper on them is fantastic. You know, I am not a huge fan of strawberries because the chances that you're going to get a fucking sweet strawberry seems so small. Every time I buy strawberries, they're always fucking sour, and I'm like, this is lame.
I agree. Food. It's just grocery store food in general.
All right, yeah. Make sure to tag us in that video. I want to see what's happening. I need to know. But that does sound delicious. You want to jump in here, LA Jixer? I'll send you a link just if you want. Just let me know. You know the problem is when you're hungry, but you're too fucking lazy to cook anything? That's me. That's my life.
That's what you get for living out in the boondocks somewhere where they don't have delivery.
We got delivery. Pizza. That's about it.
There ain't no Uber Eats drivers anywhere lingering.
Oh, I don't do that. That shit's too fucking expensive. I
It,
feel like it's just a waste of money. I did it once. I used it. I was working this night shift job, and it was like 2 a.m. I was fucking hungry, and so I ordered Uber Eats, and I got a burrito with some rice, and it cost me like $30 or some stupid fucking thing. And the burrito was the driest fucking burrito I've ever had, and I was like, I cannot believe I just spent that much money on this. And I didn't even finish the fucking food because it was so gross.
that's
So after that, I was like, I'm not doing Uber Eats again. It's just too much money for, I don't know, at least for me, I thought it was.
But before you can get the internet on your phone, I worked for a company here called Takeout Express, and it was just a $20 fee for us to pick up anything you want. So you just paid credit card, the amount of food that you were buying, your total, and then your fucking $20 fee. Paid that out once. We went and got it, and we got it back for you. And then the dispatch would give us further instructions on top of that. Like, we could make fucking ton of extra tips, stop and pick up beer and shit like that. Off the book. And man, that was a good time. That was good. I got so much free food. It was crazy.
Can't Uber Eats get beer, or are they not allowed to get beer?
No, because you can't ID on purchase. I don't know. Yeah, you can because your credit. Well, no, there's no guarantee of who it's being delivered to. So I've always been turned down. I don't really know the exact reason why, but I've always been turned down.
They're like, this guy again? Nope.
But that shit was good, man. O'Charlie's. I don't know if that fucking restaurant still.
All right, just make sure to tag me, man. I want to see it. I'm definitely curious on what you're doing because that sounds amazing.
O'Charlie's rolls, dude. I'd always fucking just grab a bag of those like once a day.
Of what?
O'Charlie's rolls. O'Charlie's is a restaurant. I don't know if they're still in business anymore.
I've never heard of them.
It's just like a Irish,
like a chain restaurant, kind of.
Yeah, it's like an Irish, franchised Irish steakhouse.
Okay.
But anyway, fucking, that was a fun job, man. I don't know if Uber would be just as fun. But I made bank. One
of my favorite jobs and my fucking worst jobs was when I was selling TVs at Fry's. Before they changed all of their commission structure and everything, I used to make so much fucking money selling TVs. I felt like I was a thief. Like, I didn't understand. I was like, how are you guys paying people this much? Because the way it worked is like they would pay you your hourly plus commission, and then like certain companies like Mitsubishi would pay you for selling their TV. So you can get you'll sell a Mitsubishi TV, for example, right? And then you'll get paid by Fry's, like your normal paycheck. But then you would save the receipts showing, or your records showing that you sold their TV, and then you fax into Mitsubishi, and Mitsubishi gives you a credit card. Like, you apply for a credit card, right? And what they do is you fax them your receipts, and depending on the TV they sell you sold, then they would pay you an extra $50, $100, $200 on top of your money you were already making. And so if you just sold certain TVs, like straight Mitsubishi, you would make a bunch of money through commission from Fry's, and then sometimes you'd make an extra $1,000 to $1,500 a month from Mitsubishi. It was fucking crazy. But I was young and stupid, and I spent all that money, man.
We still, a lot of the big computer manufacturers still do that. We get tips when we sell certain brands of computers.
Yeah.
Like, I think HP gives us like $45 per machine that we sell. 6 months ago, I think I sold like 200 of them.
Nice. Oh, so you get it, right? You get the
Yep.
Yeah.
So we have to do all the paperwork for it. So
yeah, it's just like that.
And everything. But yeah,
it was cool, man.
When they
Yeah, I just wasn't very wise. That was before like I knew about cooking and eating out. So we'd be like, I'd go to lunch every day, and we'd spend I spent like $100 a day fucking sushi and all these stupid places I didn't need to be eating at. I mean, I had fun. That's why. But retail in general, if you guys have worked in retail is fucking brutal, man.
Everybody should work retail for at least 6 or 7 months in their life.
I agree, man. Or any type of customer service where you're dealing with the public is pretty good.
Yeah.
But retail is just fuck, man.
It will humble you in ways you do not imagine.
Yeah, don't listen to these two guys. They're setting you up. They're fucking setting you up for failure.
And next,
don't do it. It's a trap.
Next SCMM, you
Donna Main, what up?
The Desert Lodge too.
What's
But
up,
her
Donna Main?
mom-
How's your night?
What?
Oh, I was just saying what up to Donna Main.
Don't mean.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. Like it was like, I don't know, like within the employees, we had a lot of fun. And we used to fuck with customers so bad, man. It's just, it was grueling. Like, especially when you had to work like holidays and you got to be at work at fucking. Well, this was before all that shit started, where they started going in at like the day before. But it was the beginning. Like we seen it happening. Like it would be like, oh, we opened up at 5 a.m. one year, and then the next year it was like, oh, we're opening up at 3 a.m. and then it was like midnight, and I was like, and we just seen it. I was like, this is not gonna be good. They're gonna fucking
Nah. I refuse to partake in Black Friday.
yeah. That was I mean, I made a lot of money on those days, but shit.
Yeah, but just because they don't give their employees time to celebrate holidays,
Yeah,
fuck that.
basically.
Fuck that.
Salty Rider said if he had to work retail, he would turn into a serial killer. Yeah, man, people will piss you off. That's for sure. I dealt with some fucking dumbass people, and then, at the time I was like, you know what? The management, they made a lot of money. They were making 150 grand to be a manager, and that didn't like. I mean, these guys didn't go to fucking colleges for this shit, and I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking do that. But all of them, every single one of them, was divorced once or twice before because they got to work every fucking holiday. You never get any time off. It's just a brutal schedule, man.
Yep.
And then like she sat. Go away, dog. Go over there. Oh, ugh. The fucking dog just shit herself again.
On your foot?
No, she just keeps sitting behind me and behind the chair, and she keeps shitting herself. It's fucking disgusting. Oh man, that's fucking nasty. But yeah, they were all like divorced, right? Like they'd all been divorced like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, and then like what I was saying is that like right before the holidays they had this thing called was it blackouts or something like that? Like from like November to January, nobody could take vacation.
Yeah.
And I was like, that was hard.
Fuck
Like,
that, man. No, that's mistreating your employees. That's
Yeah. I was like, dude, it's so rough, man. But it's definitely a learning experience, man. You learn how to deal with people.
What's like
Put her outside. You're right. You know what? Put her outside. She might have to shit.
Yeah, let's shit in the pool.
All
No,
branches
the pool's fenced off.
all branches of live show business, live performing, no matter what it is, rodeo, this or that.
Probably very similar, huh?
Straight up. Well, it's May. There's an off season, a long off season, but it's May to January, and you can't take vacation. You can't do shit. You have to work that whole fucking time. It's very military-esque. Think about it.
Yeah.
But there's no off days too. You got to be careful. Like if you want to fucking say you get like a fucking pig act, right? And it's written into the show, and you're the only one that does it.
You gotta work every show.
Every show.
That's crazy.
Meet that contract too. And then if you miss a show, I'm gonna sue the fuck out of you because contract.
That's why I like my job. We shut down for the holidays during Christmas. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it's 2 weeks, sometimes it's been 3 weeks, but it's all paid. And I usually save vacation time and I add it to that. So, like one time, I think I had like a month and a half off. Like it was crazy. But then you're like, fuck, I just want to go back to work. I'm tired of being at home. It's weird, but it happens.
Dude, I get bored on the weekends when I'm not working.
Oh man, yeah. The Black Friday stuff, yeah. When what we used to do is we used to fuck with people. So like when people would run into the store, we would just hold stuff out in the aisles, and people would run by and grab that shit out of your hand like it was something like special.
Yeah. Like you were feeding the ostriches at the zoo.
Yeah, they would just grab it, or like this is gonna be gross, but we used to do something. Have you guys ever heard of crop dusting?
You're sure.
When
From
there's like
an old man in the elevator just today.
oh yeah, well they used to do that in crowds because so crowded. You just walk through the crowd and fucking fart. It was
What
great.
you do is you get in an elevator, you let go one of the silent but deadly ones, and then go, "Do you smell popcorn?" For everybody to take a big deep breath.
You're right. It is about that dollar, man. It's corporations. You know the difference. I was thinking between what you were saying, Billy, how you have to work all the shows. It's different though because you have like 3 or 4 shows a day, right? Like it's not one show a day. It's like 3 or 4 shows a day, 7 days a fucking week, or
It's
however many days.
during the summer months. It's 2 to 5, and then in the winter months between that, like May and November, December, blah blah blah. It can be one show a day sometimes though. But I mean, I'm lucky. I don't have to. Other people know my fucking act, but there's a lot of people that don't. That just they're the only person that knows how to fucking do that shit, and they fucked up, and now they're slave labor.
They fucked up. Yeah, but are they able to like request more?
No, unless they have to. It's a contracting job, so it's like. You got Daddy Warbucks that has this big show. P.T. Barnum owns this circus, and he's got to get all these circuses out. So he negotiates contracts out for these acts from all these different countries, and then they get to join in and do this one big show, just kind of like the Olympics, basically. And then it's up to them. So in their contract, you have to be smart about it when you're writing these contracts because, if you fuck up and break a leg or whatever, you have to have that covered in the contract, of course. So cover your ass, like cover your ass clause. So some guys fucking aren't thinking about that. And they sign up, especially on big shows like Dixie Stampede. It's corporate as fuck, and they'll replace you in a fucking heartbeat. But they'll sue you for that fucking contract because you broke your leg, and then since you breached contract, you're paying your own fucking medical
way
bill.
back to where also well that's not a traveling act though. So, but I'm assuming like on a traveling act you'd have to figure out how to get back home too.
Oh yeah, all that got to be in the fucking contract. And you got on a traveling show, it gets even worse because it's not so corporate. So you got straight up, old school gypsies running the shit. A lot of them. So I mean, you got to keep on their ass and make sure they're going to honor their end of the contract. When you're on the road, it's like flip flop. Got to make sure your employers are fucking honest because they didn't get there by being nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all saw Thinner. You know how those gypsies are.
Saw what?
Thinner. Didn't you ever see Thinner?
No.
The Stephen King book. They turned it into a movie.
No, I missed that one too.
Oh, well, you lived a sheltered life.
Apparently.
It's a decent movie. So basically, fat guy is getting a blowjob from his wife, runs over gypsy old lady. Gypsy old man puts a curse on him, and he gets so skinny he eventually dies.
Okay. That sounds like an interesting movie.
It was not bad.
The real gypsies are more like Snatch. Just cheat you out of every fucking dime they can. And when you come back for it, burn your fucking trailer down.
That'd be fucked up. Yeah, Snatch was a good movie though. I like that one. Now she's out there barking. Can't make her happy.
Well, if you'd just let her shit all over the house.
Oh, that was fucking gross, man. Her farts are rank.
Are you beating her?
Am I beating her?
Any?
No.
Start.
She's a good one. She's pretty good. She just shits it. She just likes to fart. She's getting old. She's 7.
Oh, you're not. You're talking
7?
about this dog.
6 years old now.
I thought you were talking about the new dog.
No. He's got some pretty rank shit too, but he's actually calming down finally. But he's fucking crazy, man. He's an asshole. He grabs everything, he's biting everything.
Yeah. Oh, Leo learned a lesson. dude, fucking hamburger yesterday. Fucking tried to snatch a hamburger.
Oh shit! Yeah,
So
yeah.
I was done with it. I didn't fucking want it, so I just let it. But I knew it was fucking piping hot. It was fire hot. I just let him grab a hold of it, man. That motherfucker ran away. His
Yeah,
first,
when we eat, we put him in the crate. We have to go get him neutered because he's a bit crazy. He's a good dog though. He's a big cuddler, man. He thinks he's a fucking lap dog, and he just sits on you.
most of them do, but they're fucking good dogs, really.
Yeah, he's really good with the kids. He likes to sit on them. He's still learning his bite, like his nibbling. But
That's the worst part, man. When they're was it in between, I don't know, maybe 3 months and 10 months old, 11 months old, they don't know their own fucking strength, and they just fucking go full bore on your ass, and they're getting some weight on them. So it's like a puppy with the weight of a tiger fucking you up. And dude, the dogs and big cats too, at that age are more dangerous and harder to deal with than they are at like fighting age. You know, like say 5 years old.
I mean, he's good though. He's learning. He's learning what to do, what not to do. He's learning when he gets in. When we're like, "Don't do that," he walks over to his crate and lays down. The problem I have is getting everyone to do the same commands. Right?
It's a problem. And people too, man. I fucking other like visitors. So fucking bitch to fucking. Leo doesn't know what to think. You know, he's just like, first he has to fucking size them up when they're walking up to the door by showing his ass at the window. And then once they're inside and he sees that I've accepted them, he just can't fucking calm down.
Oh yeah, he's like that. Actually, yeah, he's not as bad. He does that where he freaks out and he wants to be pet.
Yeah.
But he's not as bad as like he's not as bad as my older dog. She goes fucking ape shit. She like spins in circles and fucking she goes crazy.
I mean, it's a nuisance, and then it's hard for me to train my style in front of a guest because I would need a stranger to be able to train him to calm fucking down. And my training style, the way that I was taught, is effective, but it's kind of frowned upon. You know, you don't wanna, hey, will you come over to my house so I can punch my dog in the face every time he tries to hump your leg? That doesn't go over too well.
Well, we've been doing, and it worked. I noticed when Midwest was here, she was doing it, and I was like, that works really well. When he starts nibbling and you just grab his mouth, put your hand, you hold the inside of his mouth. He hates that. So we've been doing that. Well, I don't want vomit on me, but I mean, I guess that's effective.
And then the more bothered you are, the tighter you grip, so on and so forth. Yeah, that works excellently. It works. Here's a little known secret. Not a lot of people will be in this situation to be able to use it. But if you ever are attacked by a big fucking animal, that applies to every mammal, every single mammal on Earth. You just grab something on the inside of his mouth, of course, his tongue, or even his uvula, fuck's sakes, if he's a big enough animal. It works, man. They'll get right up off of you. My dad got a hippo off of him by doing that. He hooked his arm around one tusk and grabbed the other tusk and tried to pull back. Hippo freaked out and ran away. He would have died.
Yeah.
Except for an elephant. I think the elephant would probably just squash it and say, fuck you, it's my time.
Elephant will gore you to death before you get close enough to.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get up in there anyway. I don't think. You're right. Yeah.
Somebody needs to test that on a shark.
Grab it.
Just get in there and grab something.
That's a
go.
So
Even after it bites your arm off.
That doesn't count as a fish.
Yeah.
Damn, man. I wonder if that would work on a dolphin. That needs to be tried. Grab a dolphin's tongue. As soon as it starts going,
Dolphins are very rapey too.
Yes,
yeah,
they are.
They rape humans.
Yeah, they do.
Dolphins are the only other animal that has sex for fun. Besides people.
Are they?
Yep,
You sure?
positive.
I think I've
Well-
seen some chimps going at it for absolutely no reason.
According to science, anyway.
Hmm.
And ducks. We just watched a whole gaggle of ducks rape a bitch.
Yeah, but they were trying to reproduce. That wasn't for fun.
I don't know. That one guy in the back had his cell phone out.
Yeah, we did watch a gang of ducks. And duck gang. Oh, he said he
Alright.
posted it. Let me take a look.
What do you-
Let me
what do
take a
you-
look.
A gaggle bang.
A gecko bang? Alright, let me take a look at this shit.
Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, hold on. Oops. Did you tag me in it?
He tagged me in it.
Can you send it to me? I don't see it. Don't lick me.
I just haven't looked at it yet because I'm fucking with my microphone.
I don't see it.
See, Jupiter got hit by an asteroid the size of the fucking Empire State Building.
Did it?
Oh yeah, man! Gigantic explosion. Like an explosion the size of Florida.
That would have been awesome to see.
There's a picture of it on my
Oh,
Facebook.
son of a bitch. That's why I'm not even following you.
What a dick.
Yeah, my bad. I thought it was. I totally thought it was.
What a dick.
There we go. You got to accept that. He's like, nah, I don't know if I want to accept that.
My bad. I'm not even following you.
It's my bad. It's my bad. I thought I was, man. All right, now let's see.
All right.
Oh, so this past Tuesday.
Oh, bro, this is exactly what I was fucking thinking.
I mean, I gave my bike back to Harley.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. There is nothing with two wheels on the property at the moment.
Well, that's no
Oh,
fun.
that's yeah. You're just getting out of the payments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, like fucking
You had a Street 750, right?
street rod.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Dude, this is fucking epic. I have to do this. This is exactly what I was thinking too. I was like, I wonder how he's doing it. Damn, and you put the tahini in there too? Ooh. My mouth is watering watching this, man. That shit looks bomb. Oh, I bet it gets frothy as fuck.
I got a tub of tahini. Does that shit go bad?
No, I don't think so.
Good, because I only used like a spoonful of it a year ago.
So any
Oh,
plans,
I am saving this. I'm gonna do that.
Billy, any plans on getting a new bike?
I want to go backwards in time, man. Thinking about all the bikes that I had since 2014, which one was the most fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
That fucking Savage, that little 651 banger was the most fun fucking bike I rode out of all of those motherfuckers. So
You know what the funnest bike is? The one you don't have payments on.
yeah, no, yeah, exactly, yeah. I can get one of those for $1,000 all day long running, and single car, easy, clean, single
Yeah, I was
car.
gonna say, and you know how to work on it.
Yeah, and I was thinking just buying a kit, like fucking maybe if there's no kits out there, so be it. If there, yeah, actually, I think Blue Collar Bobbers makes a kit for them, but then I could also street track one
Ooh,
out,
that would be cool.
and put a little number plate on the side of it and stuff. Do like a XS650 kind of street track build to them, and that would be easy, quick, and I'd have a cheap fucking bike that runs and do the same thing to it too. If I could just debaffle that motherfucker, don't worry about retracking it. Make sure that shit doesn't go pop, 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 everywhere. That's pretty fun.
That is the fun sound right there. Oh hell yeah, man! I'd be down for that for sure. That shit look bomb. I'll probably have to end up making myself because when you were saying when you mentioned what you were eating, that's exactly what I was thinking. I was like something like that.
I don't know why this motherfucker wasn't bringing this shit to STM.
Right? Why didn't you bring that shit to SCMM? That's a fucking valid point.
Epic fail.
I'm telling you, she shit over there too. And she walked in the house and farted.
It's
She's
dog.
been sitting outside this whole time. Oh god, yeah. That's fucking gross. What did you Yes, what did you eat? She's sitting there with that look. You know that look they give you? Like she knows.
No,
She
I can't
knows.
smell it. I'm never gonna smell anything ever again.
Oh. She knows what she's doing. Sometimes she'll fart. She'll be laying there and she'll fart and she will get up and walk away.
Just
I'm
leave
dead
it with
serious.
Here's a little present.
And she gets up, looks at you, and walks away. I'm like, you son of a bitch. Why did you do that?
Leo farts himself awake sometimes, and that's some funny shit, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
He'll be like, and then he'll like wake up real quick off the rug and stare at his asshole, like he didn't know he had one or some shit.
Uh-huh.
It's funny. You know those fucking the worst smell in the world is a circus dog acts trailer. That is the most disgusting thing that I've ever witnessed in my life. First of all, you got
Circus dog.
yeah, they're always not that it makes a difference. I'm just putting it in perspective for you. They're always a Mexican family that doesn't speak English, and they're used to living in small quarters right up on top of each other. Then you add 12 dogs on top of that, and then cake in the piss and the shit and the human and the dog hair into that carpet in that confined little tin can. Then travel it around the world, and then imagine that smell after 8 months of that.
Yeah, I can imagine that not smelling too good.
It's disgusting. And you can't tell them to clean their shit up because they don't speak English.
That sounds like a fun time. I don't know what you're talking about. Crown Royale, apple, and watermelon.
Yum.
That does sound good.
It's royal. It's not royal.
Yeah.
You're not.
I didn't want to correct you.
Hey, look, I say it how I want to say it, all right?
Whatever, you fancy fuck. It's not royal.
It comes in a velvet bag. You know what's the vanilla one? I tried that. Kenny had bought red, the Crown Vanilla for his birthday, and that was pretty fucking good. I had never had that before. That was pretty delicious. But I can imagine that with what. Yeah, that would be dope. It's a slow night tonight. Everyone's busy.
But he might be out riding. It's a super nice night for riding outside.
It is
Not
pretty
too
nice
hot,
out.
Not too cold,
It is. Across the fucking country almost.
About fucking time.
right? You can definitely feel winter in the air here.
Not
Like,
here.
It's mild during the day, except the breeze is cold, and you get down by the ocean and it's cold as fuck.
It's not here.
Yeah.
It's been warm here every day.
It's because you live in the fucking desert, Ghost.
Oh, that is true.
The humidity's just starting to fuck off here. The temperature's staying the same. The humidity's fucking off finally.
Oh, that must be
Oh,
nice for you,
The
huh?
humidity here for the last couple of days has been fucking brutal.
I don't have that.
It's like 68, 70% humidity here.
If it gets like that, I'm just gonna jump in my pool.
I mean, we're basically like we've been past like 4 or 5 years rainforest status. We're still a deciduous fucking forest, but it's been raining so hard and the temperature's been rising so high that there's fucking tropical plants like sprouting out of the fucking soil that we've never seen before and shit. So it's kind of taking a step back away from that finally.
People are starting to grow coconuts and shit.
I got a palm tree to sprout here. This year.
Not to interrupt, but yeah, I'm definitely want to see that video too. He's gonna try the Crown Royale and watermelon.
Nice.
You're getting fucked up tonight.
I want a Crown Royal blanket, just made out of Crown Royal pouches.
I saw someone make a fucking a suit, like a full fucking suit from all the velvet bags.
You could be a fucking weirdo and wear something like that, or just make a blanket.
You know what? What if you make a bike cover with that,
That
and then you spray it with that? What's that? That spray that waterproof shit?
spray paint.
No. They have this waterproof spray that you can spray that like you can put on your clothes and shit, and
I
it
know
makes the water beat off like hydro something.
Hydro.
Yeah,
Nano,
it's something.
hydro nanners.
Yeah, and then you use that for your bike. You know,
Carbon nanotubes.
because they get cold at night. You know.
That stuff. I sampled that stuff once, and it leaves a fucking film over shit.
Does it?
Yeah, like when you get hairspray on your shirt, it does that.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
It's like it leaves it kind of crusty and shit. I tried it on a pair of gloves, and it did that film look, and made the gloves stiff as concrete, man. And then once I broke the gloves back in, they were not waterproof anymore. But when it lasted, when it was on there at first, it was fucking good. So, dude, that shit like on I don't know, a rigid fabric surface. Like if you're gonna put up a tent for 2 months, that's fucking the way to go for sure. Or a jacket, big ass old fucking ski suit or some shit. Never mind, that's a terrible idea. On your hair.
I don't know. Maybe a new fashion.
On your
Maybe
ball, on your ball pubes.
You can make your balls waterproof.
Aren't your balls already
Look,
waterproof?
You're like, look, it beads when I put water on it.
You ever find one of those morons that says they're allergic to water? Be like, okay, spray paint that motherfucker and put him in the shower. It worked. I don't know. It's really. I like the old waterproof shit that they used to sell for like old 80s and 90s camping gear. It's just like a paraffin wax, the thin paraffin wax in a spray bottle. And the point was to spray it on your shit after you got dressed and after you set up camp. And it would just stay waterproof until you started moving the fabric around again. But that shit worked good. It also gave everybody cancer, probably.
I was just gonna say that's when stuff was toxic and no one gave a fuck.
Yeah, fucking.
Someone knew. They just didn't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, man! Like with the atomic shit, the atomic beauty products and stuff. Women were fucking brushing radium on their eyebrows.
Oh yeah. I remember. I saw something about that.
You remember when they used to put tritium in watch faces so they'd glow in the dark?
So they go in the dark, yeah. Now you can buy it. You can buy it in a little necklace.
And as I know about those watches, they had women and children in the factories painting that shit on by hand. I'm sorry, that's fucking crazy. But yeah, you're right. Some motherfucker knew. There's fucking dude. Development is a very important part of every fucking business. You're not going to invest trillions of dollars into something that you don't fucking do any research and development into. They know it's like they walk through those factories like that bitch's eyes are going to fall out. Shh. Go.
Well, the funny thing is, like, tritium is a byproduct of making nuclear weapons. I don't know how they ever thought that would be safe to put on a watch. Or like, they used to make tritium night sights for guns.
Yeah, they did.
It was made for our own soldiers to begin with.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy about it. Let's poison our own fucking weapons.
Yeah, someone knew. Someone knew what was going down.
Yep.
When I was doing Booze and Bozo, I did a whole live stream about this, about nuclear beauty products of the 1940s and 50s.
Man, I wish you brought Booze and Bozo back. You were allergic to you started becoming allergic to the makeup, right?
The latex.
Yeah.
30 years will do it, I guess. 30 years of that shit.
They don't make a different material that you can use?
Sure. Spirit gum. I could always fucking get in clown again anytime I wanted to, really. It's getting that motivation back and drive. I think I'm in some kind of midlife crisis or some shit right now. I'm just wanting to fucking build shit out of wood.
Using your hands, that's what it's about, right?
Fun as fuck. And
Well, I'm sure it's cool, man, where you take raw materials and turn it into something, right? So,
something that somebody wants, like
right, exactly. So there's I mean, it's almost like making YouTube videos, right? You make a video, you post it,
yeah,
and people watch it, and you get that satisfaction. Like, I made something that people enjoy, that people want to watch. So I'm sure it's similar, but probably even more so because you're making this shit from your hands, right? You're doing it from scratch.
yeah. And then the market, the clientele, and or the demographic for the kind of shit that I'm making right now, they're cool people too. So I meet people in that aspect to life and shit. So it's whatever. I mean, YouTube's not off the table for me or anything. I'm just kind of
Yeah, you're just kind of
I'm just doing what I
exploring.
want. Yeah, just doing
Yeah,
what I
that's the
want.
best way to do it. Oh, she sat behind me again.
Here it comes again. That dog hates you.
She didn't fart yet, but she's there. I know she's there now. I'm paranoid. I'm waiting for the bomb to go off.
She's like, I'm just gonna wait for him to relax and forget that I'm here, and then boom, dropping the bomb.
But life is what it is.
And
Yep.
that's what you got to do, man. You have to fucking. I urge everybody that's fucking listening to you too as well. I'm preaching to the choir maybe, but dude, when mom died, that fucking put shit into perspective for me, dude. And even though I'm like in my eyes, I was like, dude, I'm fucking 40 years old. I'm pushing it and shit. But now it's like totally different. It's like, man, I am pushing it. I have fucking very few fucking years left, and nobody out there has any time to do the shit that you don't want to do. You do not have the time. You might think, oh, I got years and years. 20 years ain't enough, dude. It goes by in a fucking flash, and you don't have the time to waste on anybody not liking anything that you say, do, think, and you're not doing it for them. That's for fucking sure. You're doing it for you. It's your world. It's your little video game that you're in. Trust me. It's this fucking weird simulation, and everything that's in front of your eyes is meant for you. So don't let people fucking put you down.
I think that's one of my motivations for YouTube is to have like a record of stuff, right? Of shit, like going on a 1,000-mile fucking ride, riding into Seattle, going to events, hanging out with people. Like, there's not a. I mean, sure, there's a lot of YouTubers, right? But if you take that and look in retrospect of people that are actually posting content, there's not a lot of people that are going to have some form of videography of your life, right? Mm-hmm. And when you put a YouTube video, it's all the good moments, usually, right? So you'll be able to go back and look at this shit. I think that's fucking cool.
Yeah, that gave me a little bit of motivation to film again a little bit, man. Thanks. That's a good point.
I mean, that's what it is for me. Like when we went on my family vacation, I filmed the whole thing. I didn't want to do it, but I was like, this will be really cool to look back on, going on vacation with the kids and, stuff that we did. So for me, I mean, that's a big part of YouTube is having some sort of videography of shit that I've been doing,
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I started doing the same cross-platform a little bit with Facebook because it dawned on me how long Facebook's been on the air. So I went ahead and said, okay, yeah, I'll start fucking pumping shit there too. So my absence from YouTube doesn't mean my life's not being recorded. But you're right. Is that shit? I think it's going to be, even if YouTube goes under and shit, it's all going to be online forever. It's not.
Oh yeah,
You can't get it off.
yeah,
You'll be able to find it ever. Like Booze and Bozo, for instance. I erased my whole channel because I realized my whole Booze and Bozo channel because I realized I had sold a lot of those videos. A lot of the videos that were on my channel were just stuff that I did for other people, and I sold it to their production company.
yeah, like commercials.
Yeah, it was all out there anyway. So I thought, I don't know, it kind of felt noble. I don't know. I was just like, this is what I'll give back, because I take a lot from the internet community. At the time, I mean, it was my full income. So, and I had other income starting to come in and everything. I just thought, you know what? Just let them have it. And it's still all out there, and it always will be, dude. I don't know. You'll always be able to find that stupid clown. So even if your fucking shit was erased, you'll always be able to go back and find the concert you went to last week, per se, somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, that's, like I said, that's just my biggest motivation, and I have fun doing it. So as long as I'm having fun, I'll keep doing it.
That's where it's
It'd
at.
be nice if my fucking channel grew, but whatever. It's
Right.
it is what it
You
is.
got a 200 sub bump every time you ride with Sub D?
Do what?
I said you get about a 200 sub bump every time you ride.
No,
with
no. I usually get maybe about 50, 30 to 50, something like that. One of the last time, not long, like the 3 videos back when I rode with him, I gained like 250 subs. But I think that was just a combination of he put that video out, I put the video out, so those were there. But then the video right before that was the H2 video.
Oh, yeah.
So it was just a combination of like, you know, having the H2 in a video, writing it, and so that kind of helped. And so I think it was that combination that really got that big bump. But it did get my channel kind of moving a bit, right?
Problem is consistency. You got to have that once a week upload.
Yeah, I've been doing it except for this week, but for the past few months, it's been every Monday, pretty consistent. So.
Yeah, between SCMM and my brother coming into town, my schedule got all fucked up. Hoping to get back to that this week. Where I'm back.
Yeah, I have videos. I have a couple videos to edit. I just haven't had the time to edit them. So me and Glitter Ninja, we went and did a video about SCMM, like just talking about it. We saw some negative fucking videos, and I was like, that's kind of stupid. So I was like, we'll go make a video to talk about it. We kind of just talked about how, like, if you're looking at it from a perspective of, you know, the Chaparral, there weren't all these people there, like, as crazy as before. And
No.
I was like, yeah, you're right. But guess what? If you're going to SCMM just for that, that's not, I mean, you got to go for the experience to meet people, to talk to people.
I mean, Chaparral is such a small part of SCMM.
I really think that's the smallest part of SCMM. For me, I don't really have a lot of fun when I go to Chaparral, to be honest.
And honestly, everybody that was bitching about Chaparral was either a Baker X Derek or a Suburban Delinquent fanboy. So I was just like, yeah, nobody gives a shit what you think.
All right, let me check this video out. He said he put it up. He did the Crown Royal. Yeah, that looks delicious. That's a fucking dope drink right there. That looks really good. I've never tried the apple one. Oh yeah, you put a nice little. What's that, like 3 shots in there? 2 shots? Oh yeah, that's that's a lot of fucking liquor. You're gonna be feeling that one. Did you put tahini in it too?
Tahini? Yes.
What? Don't pull a red. I see where you're going with that.
Tahini?
Oh, and you mix it with fucking.
You put the Crown Royale in the Tahini?
The Crown Royale.
Crown
Royale with Crown.
You know what? You guys are assholes. Yeah, that looks bomb. That
You know
looks
what they
good.
call Canadian whiskey in France? The Royale with Crown.
Fuck you guys.
It's because of the metric system.
I have no drinks tonight.
A little bit of tahin in my gyro.
Put that shit on everything.
Yeah, I wasn't sweating all the SCMM hate videos. It's just like,
No.
whatever.
I was just like, from my perspective, like that's the small part, man. Hanging out with people is the
Yeah,
is the
right?
fun part.
I mean, fuck. I mean, even if you're like a huge motovlogger like Sub D or Derek, you can't hang out with 100, 200, 300 people. I mean,
Yeah.
really, it's kind of, I remember my first SCMM, I was like, yeah, it's going to be cool. We're going to get to hang out. And then I was like, wait a minute. There's like 300 people in line to see this.
Yeah.
That shit's not going to happen. You know?
You know though, I gotta give those guys props. That they stand there and like meet with all these people in the fucking in the heat like that, and like, you know, to stay positive, right? When it's fucking 100 degrees out, and you're just like shaking hand after hand, signing after signing after signing, like that's got to be pretty tough. And to stay positive, right, and not be like, because I'm sure you're gonna get kind of like at some point you're like, fuck, man, you know. But you got to be like, hey, man, these guys are coming out to see me.
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of like what sort of shocked me out of the idea of going back to any convention at all. With this that realization of like, I mean, you can look at your subscriptions, and I look and say, for instance, 10,000. That's nothing, right? You're like, oh, 10,000 is nothing. But then when a majority of them show up in one spot at one time and know your name, and you don't know their name, and they know everything about you, you have nothing about them, makes you feel fucking terrible. It's real taxing because there's so fucking many of them all in your face. It's so overwhelming. It's not even funny. And it made me feel like a piece of shit because I didn't know like half their fucking names or who they were.
Yeah.
I couldn't. It's just bad. It was a bad feeling.
That happened to me at this SCMM. I actually had for the first time one of my own subscribers come up and be like, "Hey man, I just came here to come and see you," and I was like, "What? Why? Are you stupid?" I was like, I had like my anxiety kicked in, and I didn't know what the fuck. I was just like,
I appreciate it a lot when they do that, but I don't get a line of people, so that's why I'm like, man, a line of people would be that's tough, man. I got to give them props for being able to do that, but it's not even just. It's like being able to do that and stay positive and smiling and cheerful and happy, because you're like at some point you get tired of it, and the fact that they can do that is pretty dope.
I don't know. I think if I had a line of people waiting to see me, I can do that. I mean, I don't think it. I think they go there kind of expecting that that's what.
Well, yeah, that you do.
Right?
Yeah, you're right. There is like what you're going and what's going to happen, kind of thing.
Yeah, dude. Derek did try to groom me that weekend in that way when we were alone together in the room doing naughty stuff with each other, and he says like, "This is the way it is, man. They love it." And she said, "That's what they like that. They just go out there and just talk to them, and talk to as many as you can. And they do look at you like a celebrity. So act like that. And because and you can kind of read people if they want you to act like that. If they're just a fanboy, you act like that, and they'll fucking yay. Who cares? That's what they wanted. And if they're a fanboy, be their friend and everything. You don't have to try to be everybody's friend. That's basically what he's trying to say. You don't have to try to be everybody's friend. Too many people for that. My brain would not let it happen.
I have a problem with names and faces. So like I'll meet people, and then I'll see them again, but I won't remember them. And it's not like I'm not an asshole. I have a really bad problem with that. Like it's just a shit I deal with.
I'm terrible with names too.
I don't know how you did the helmet thing, LA Jixer. I couldn't do it. But I don't know.
The heat
Then when you
doesn't
go back,
matter,
but when you go back to the hotel, that's cool because everyone gets to hang out and gets to chill, and
Yeah.
and it's a different atmosphere, right? You're more relaxed, you're more chill.
Well, a lot of the fan people don't go back to the hotel. I mean, right? So
I don't know.
like not all of some of these, however many.
Well,
people
you're not
are
all of them, but
yeah,
there's still quite a bit.
there is, but it's not like he can talk to all those people. I mean, I completely understand why he retreats to his room and kind of disappears because.
You need a break.
I mean, if you went out there amongst all those people and all of them are trying to hang out and all of them are handing you a beer, I mean, what do you do?
Oh, I learned
you can't do that.
I learned a trick from one thing I was doing. I just kept the beer in my hand all the time. It was even if it was warm. I just kept the beer in my hand, so that people were like, "Oh, you want a drink?" I'm like, "Nope, I got one. I'm cool. Thank you, though."
Yeah.
I used to do the old trick, like post high school party, where you would take the bottle, but then when you turn it up, instead of drinking the fluid out, you blow air into it, so it looked like you're fucking just guzzling.
Oh,
And then the beer never went down or anything, but it always looked like you're just drinking your beer all night long. So then you drink it when you wanted to, but it's a good way to stay social, make it look like you're still fucking hanging with everybody.
yeah. That's a good trick. I've never tried that. I feel like it would get all over my face.
No, just blow with your tongue. You press it like usual, but instead of swallowing, just pump a little air into the bottle with your tongue by pushing your tongue forward, and then boom, looks like you took a big old drink of your fucking nasty Bud Light that's 86 degrees.
LA Jackson, no. That day I was trying not to drink too much, so I was drinking very slowly that day.
Yeah.
I might have done that. I might have done that though. I might have done that. But it's just because I drank Thursday pretty heavily.
One of my big problems, like all those nights, which was Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, was accepting party favors from people that I usually don't accept. So that sent things wild. It's crazy. I jumped on your head in a pool from 12 feet away, and you next morning you're like, whatever.
I still don't remember that. That's one memory that never came back to me.
Is at the same time that Midwest Mayhem was searching for diamonds in the bottom of the pool. So it's just like a weird environment, It's like middle.
Yeah, but that was a night where it was like, that's the Thursday night. It's super chill. Everyone, that's pretty much everyone knows each other
Right.
there, right?
None of the fanboys are there.
That was the best. It was the best.
Maybe if you would have brought some of these drinks you're making right now, I wouldn't have done that. I'm just saying. If you would have brought that and been like, look, this has got watermelon, some tahini in there, I'm like, I can't say no to that.
Really? Like the Thursday and Friday night parties are what does it for me. Like after that, I don't give a shit how the rest of the event goes.
Yeah, I like Thursday and Fridays the best, but I still have fun on Saturday.
Yeah.
We end up fucking staying up late as fuck.
Yeah, we did. And then having to check out early as fuck.
Yeah, I left at like 10, I think.
I left
I never thought about the pool people at that hotel the next day, coming to that little kidney-shaped pool and then finding all my clothes just laying in the pool.
Someone got naked here.
Yeah, all.
Someone just find all your clothes there. That's fucking hilarious.
One thing I will say is, at least at this hotel, they were like every morning they had somebody out there checking the chemicals in the pool.
Yeah. Plus, they were refilling it during the.
Yeah.
They were refilling it all night as the water kept getting.
I'm kind of curious how much water evaporates out of pools in Palm Springs.
It's a lot.
I imagine so.
Mine in 1 week, I have to fill this shit up. I have to let the water run for a few hours because it fucking evaporates so quickly. But then if you go with salt water, it doesn't evaporate as much. But chlorine, like the normal chlorine water, it does. So, but I had fun, man. I had a blast. I enjoyed it. So
Yeah.
I got to ride with Tim. I hadn't done that. We
Well-
never got around to doing that. That shit was fun.
And no matter what you do, you're not going to make everybody happy. So
Yeah, true.
How funny was fucking dude? I watched that clip, or I watched the live stream. With that one part, man, where Tim sits down,
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking hilarious.
Carson's hugging him, and fucking Derek talks to the computer, says, "Where are you at, Tim?"
Yep, that was hilarious.
Motherfucker.
That was Tim's face. Tim's face was like, "Wait a minute, are you serious? Are you fucking with me?" Like, he's like, "I'm right fucking here." You just remember, you said it. It's on the internet now, so now you have to do it. You have to bring that drink. You're gonna try to have me beer, and I'm like, "Nah, I want that purple stuff."
God, that
Get
shit.
that purple drink.
And I could tell if you go back and watch, you can see it in Tim's eyes on why Derek hasn't said hello yet. Because he's just sitting there staring at Derek. He keeps like looking over. He's all said his hellos to Arson. And he keeps like looking sideways at Derek's ass all the way up until, "Where are you at, Tim?" And Tim got all excited. "He's talking to me?" And then he's disappointed to realize that he's not even realized that he's in the vicinity of his friend yet. That shit was. I lost my fucking mind.
I'm just gonna call it. I think I think the other guys is the official SEMM live stream. Just saying it. We stream from there every single year,
We can make that happen.
and I keep the like normally private or not private. Yeah, I put them unlisted and put them in the and I just put them in the playlist. But the SEMM ones I don't unlist. I leave those there. Just because I
Well-
think those are fucking hilarious. They always end up really funny.
I can't make it the official SCMM live stream. I'm not in charge of SCMM anymore, so
But
yeah, talk to Derek on that one. Should be interesting.
Man.
But we should be announcing something soon as to what we're going to do. Speaking of which, when we do
it's coming. It's coming. Josh texted me today. He's like, "Did you come up with the dates already?" I already talked to Del Amo. They're about it. They just want the dates.
nice.
So
Yeah, we come
it's
up
just
with
so it's so much work, man.
Tell me about it. That's why you need a group of people. If you need some help, let me know. I got a
Yeah,
group of guys that are experienced now. But yeah, if you need some help, let me know.
All right. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. You gotta start working on shit and organizing, and it'll be interesting. It's just a lot of work, man. That's the biggest.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Anyways,
Coat a motorcycle in epoxy resin.
why?
Because no one's ever done that before. And it'd be
Oh.
like a paint job covered in glass. I think it would fucking look pimp as shit. How much weight would we add to the bike there? Like 500 pounds, I think.
Later, Salty. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Just replace the clear coat. Is all. So
Yeah.
instead of clear coat, you do an epoxy dip on top of the paint job, whatever. Maybe
You don't think you'd fuck with the paint?
I just don't even do paint. You can just do the epoxy dip, right? So I can put pearl powder in it and just dip the whole bike to make it look like it's mother of pearl oyster shell.
True.
Where is Red tonight?
I don't know. He was playing this game with me, but he logged off like probably I saw his body like 30 minutes ago. So
Oh,
Shaving his chipples.
probably. Probably
Anyways.
looking for somebody to bring up a boat.
it
And he's just going to pop right in.
would just pop right in. Did someone say boat?
Yep.
That is what he likes to do. I'm fucking hungry, man.
Me
Ever
too.
since he said burgers, I'm like, man, that sounds fucking amazing.
Him said burgers reminded me I didn't have anything to eat for dinner. I've been
I haven't eaten dinner either. Yeah, I probably should.
You should buy order a burrito from Uber Eats.
negative. Right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm all right. I don't want a $30 burrito.
I've been kind of getting into making fancy schmancy ramen at the house.
Ooh, I actually just went to get ramen yesterday. That shit was bomb.
You know, just keep like radishes and onions stocked and shit, and fucking load up your ramen with some chili powder and whatever the fuck else you want to put in it. Piece of chicken.
There's this place in San Diego called Underbelly, and their fucking ramen is so fucking good. It's probably the best I've ever had, and it's always good. And they like when they bring you the bowl, they have it on a tray, and you have to grab the bowl yourself because they want you to drink from the bowl. Like that's their whole thing too. So, and then they have this ghost chili sauce, and you just in front of you, and you just put that in your soup. Oh, it's fucking bomb.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Kenny did get the burritos. Yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't know. He's like, oh, I'm order burritos. He's like, are you hungry? I'm like, I'm not really that hungry. But I was like, but if you buy one, I'll eat some. I don't know if I'll finish it, but it was pretty good. They were pretty dope, especially like late night like that. Man, we need to stop talking about food
Right.
because we're talking about shit I don't have here.
You know, the funny part is when scrolling through Facebook and all this food and recipe shit keeps popping up like it knows what we're fucking talking about.
No, Instagram's gonna pop up with fucking burritos and pho restaurants and all that shit's gonna. You're gonna go through your Instagram feed tonight, and that's all that's gonna come up.
Yeah. Dude, they're listening to everything.
Yep. Always listening.
The Tractor Supply next to my house, it's only like 2 miles from me, man. Just got a big old crate of Baja Warriors.
What is that?
Brand new ones. Oh, do you remember my Loser Moto?
Mm-mm.
A little itty bitty fucking like pit bike with 4-wheeler tires on it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Those,
Oh, that's what those are?
yeah, it's just a Baja Warrior. It's just that little frame with a lawnmower engine. Comes in 2 pieces, crated up. It's in a box, man, like a weld. You just open that bitch up, pull the 2 pieces out, and bolt that bitch together and go.
Sounds super fun.
$300.
Well, that's cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
You probably get a lot of fun out of that too.
Oh, they're the fun. That's the funnest. Well, the funnest little bike I've ever played with is that fucking thing, and it's on a centrifugal clutch, so it's just spin, stop, spin, go. It's fucking awesome. Big ass fat tires. It's a hill climber. It's a lot of fun. I think they were made for like riding around ranch, like shitty fucking shit-filled ranch paths.
Gotcha. Muddy and fucking crappy.
Yeah, they cross creeks and shit. There's another version of it that holds gas in the tires.
What?
Yeah, man, it's the old Army surplus version of it.
How does it hold gas and tires?
The tires are steel.
But I mean, is it like if you were empty, you fill up your tank? Like,
Yeah.
how does it?
Yeah, you fill up the tank with the front tire and then run it empty. You fill up the tank with the back tire and run it empty, and they don't go flat. Tires can't go flat.
But they catch fire really.
Yeah, just don't crash.
Yeah, and then it was meant for war too. Think about that. That shit. That's the kamikaze bike, baby. Run straight right underneath the tracks of that tank. Do you know they had a kamikaze submarine?
Uh-huh.
Is that the one that had that little thing on the front of it, and it would like plow into it, and when it hit it, it would compress it and then explode?
Yep.
Yeah, it was like more
Yeah,
like
okay.
it was more like a man's torpedo, but I thought that was fucking crazy.
Well, because back then torpedoes couldn't steer.
Right, they couldn't aim. Yeah.
And it ran off the same. It was powered the same way as a bottle rocket, since it was a kamikaze torpedo, basically. It's a kamikaze submarine.
A one-way trip.
Is a one-way trip, babe. So they fucking hit this spark, and it would set off the same shit that they pack in bottle rockets, and that's what.
Huh. Didn't Russia just have a submarine sink and they lost a bunch of people?
Oh no.
I don't know. China just had like 30 people killed by a knife.
By a knife?
Yeah. I just saw it on the news.
I think that happens every Saturday.
Some crazy person walked around with a knife and started killing people.
Huh.
I saw it on Alex's Facebook page.
It's funny because you watch all these fake martial artists talk about
Yeah.
like, oh, this is how knife defense. I'm like, no, you run. You don't fuck with people with knives.
33 dead, 130 injured in knife wielding spree.
You see Neil deGrasse Tyson's tweet, that cold-hearted son of a bitch? He's like, so we lost 34 people in 2 different mass shootings in the past 2 days. Big deal. 500 people die per day of medical mishaps. Like, what the fuck, Neil deGrasse Tyson?
That's a lot of people, though.
Goddamn.
Yeah, mass shootings are like a very small cause of death of people. Like,
Yeah, it's his point, but he was just trying to say we all get caught up on grandiose or grandstanding. We get held up on grandstanding instead of data.
for sure, because that advances the news and the politicians' agenda. We live in an agenda-based news cycle. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. That makes more sense now that I think about it that way.
It's also like the news is saying that they did that ICE raid in like Mississippi or something, and like kids were left homeless in the street. Like those kids weren't left homeless. Sorry, child services came and picked them up.
Yeah, I think that news reporter, that's what that news reporter, that female anchor, not reporter, that anchor called out Danny Trejo at the end of that fucking video over that, because they get the story from the publicist and then they read it from, if it's like breaking news, then they'll read the publicist's report. So the publicist's report said Danny Trejo saves baby from rollover car wreck. And they did the story, and at the end of it, it shows the baby. He was like 6 years old. So the reporter is like, and that's a toddler, not a baby.
That's a toddler, not a baby. That's funny.
Danny Trejo is funny as hell, dude. He's like, yeah, I didn't know what to do, so I saw him, and I saw he was alive. I said, thank God. So, because he's special needs. So I was like, make superpowers. And he's like, superpowers. I said, superpowers. And we started yelling, superpowers. And that was the whole interview. He's so weird, man, Danny Trejo. I love him to death, though. Like, yeah, my kid's mom works with special needs kids, so I knew what to say.
That's your Mexican accent.
Yeah, that's my Danny Trejo specifically.
His tacos aren't that good though.
They don't.
You guys ever go to his taco shop? He's got a taco shop up in LA.
Yeah,
Tacos aren't that good.
It's not very good.
Nah.
Really? Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Apparently, I've heard it sucks. Too, man. Since I've been doing tattoos, I hate his tattoos. He's a great guy, but damn, does he have some trash fucking.
They're like prison tattoos.
Well, because they're prison tat.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. The woman on his chest is something straight out of Three Amigos, man. It's like, come on. How much more cliche can we get? El Guapo.
Prison tat.
El Guapo, which means the good-looking guy.
Not anymore. Things don't age well. Men or women.
When you got money, what do looks matter?
Money my ass, you just fucking get Amazon and order beauty products from fucking China. And then when your buddies aren't looking, put them on your face so you don't get older and everybody else does.
It's all the radiation. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. It's good night. It's fun, always fun chilling with you guys.
Of course.
I need to eat. I need food.
Fucking A.
I'm going to go hit the taco truck, actually.
I wish there was taco trucks out here. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's what you get for living in the fucking desert.
All right, side chat. Whoever's left watching, LA Jixer, you guys, thanks for hanging out, chilling with us.
Peace
So,
out.
Till next Friday.
Peace.
My tattoos are homemade gun from a guitar string. Well, there you go.
Wow.
Later.
Later.
See ya.